Right. Welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back. The game 513, which was Wild Arms Ultra Code F on the PS2. How's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday. Wild Arms has a crappy save file. It's like the laziest save file they could do. Now, this is like the best kind. Animated 3D ones with like multiple like animations depending if you're like deleting or like copying, that kind of stuff. This is the best kind of ones. These are like the worst. So lazy. Let's get back into it. How's it going, Familia? How's it going, Baines? The Integer, hello. Hero, how's it going, Deadtail? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah, we should be getting a ship shortly. It's going to be a ship for the inland sea. It's one of those games where you get like an internal sea area they can access with a ship, and then we'll have to like, you know, find a way to get to the outside sea, and then we'll finally get an airship. Typical JRPG progression for vehicles. We gotta get access to the inland sea one first. We gotta go to some areas. Gotta fill in our monster bestiary. Alright. Start the timer. Let's see if they gave us a different intro cinematic or if it's the same one as last time. Yeah, I guess we got that EX file key now, so I guess we get like extra information or something. The EX file. I think we just got like status, like party status or something. Never in life have you seen so much corruption, bribery, blackmail, jealousy, theft, fraud, deception, outright bloodshed, and honestly, I'm wondering why you even play Monopoly with your family in the first place. Good old Monopoly. That's a lot of keys we can get. Holy crap, there's 25 keys. We found one so far. I wonder how many of these are probably like really hidden. Literally all we're getting is just like, here you can see the status. You could do this in the game. What's the point of this key? This is literally just what you can do in the game. It's the worst key. I guess if you have like a completed one, you could just kind of look at your status. But other than that, you just pull that up in the game. Weird. Alright, we're level 20 now. Time for the best intro music ever. Doesn't look like the intro changed at all, so we didn't hit like a new chapter. I'm betting once we get the ship, we'll get a new intro cinematic thing. Yep, the balloon is back. Waiting for Armadentation and Penny Blood. They'll be waiting a while, I'm sure. Hey, about the gun, man. Alright, so we met all these characters now, at least. We have still yet to get our mech. We met her. With Zed, so we met him. We met this guy. So we met most of these people. Some of these people we haven't yet. At least not in, like, battle or whatever. And I haven't seen, like, this scene where they look like they're in, like, a destroyed village. I mean, this could be, like... This could technically be, like, the beginning of the game, but the princess already has her hair cut, so... She did that after the village got attacked, not before, or during, or whatever. So we'll see. Hey, Servo. How's it going? Predator Badlands. Is that a good one? As the movie ended. Am I the predator? Alright. I totally forget where we were supposed to go. Oh yeah, that's right, we have the, have this magic step, we can talk to animals now. There's that monkey in the sand, whatever. We should revisit the perpetual engine and unlock that that thing. Need to go back to all the towns and see where there's animals to talk to them. Must find all the aminals. Bonk. I've already talked to these ones. Yeah, probably good to revisit all the towns to see if we can talk to anything else. Oh yeah, the music in this game is fantastic. There's obviously a lot of remixes from the first game, but yeah. It's absolutely great music. Somebody went all in? Yeah. I believe it. And then the series died on the PS2. Where's my Wild Arms 6? Come on, Sony. Do we have any more magic we need to... I kind of want to get the... There's one that's like steel or something like that. It's probably under the attack one. Yeah, enemies with this to get items. Since we can, like, inspect the enemies and there's, like, obviously, like, things we can steal. Get rid of water. Get the steel thing. Lucky shot. It's a weird name for something that can steal, but it's expensive too. 32 MP is going to like drain our magic quick, but yeah, there's exclamation search. Will search every game and it'll prioritize the ones I played. Or exclamation played will work as well. To specifically search the ones I haven't played yet, you want to do exclamation unplayed. The upgrades. Could upgrade this, but that's a lot of money. Let's hold off on it for now. It's already like one-shotting most dudes. JRPGs became fewer and fewer in PS2. Well, you gotta remember, it just became more and more expensive to make, right? JRPGs weren't like, the studios that made JRPGs generally didn't have like a huge amount of money to throw at them. And especially when you went to the HD era, it became a lot more expensive to make like a full-blown game, so they just didn't have that kind of money. That's why most studios that made JRPGs kind of went to the handheld market. It was a lot cheaper to develop a game there. SG Ascending. Yeah, unless that one shows up on the fast forward. Won't be played anytime soon. Still need to get a duplicator for that thing. Haven't seen any, as far as I recall, I haven't seen any enemies that can drop or have a duplicator stolen. There's those rare enemies that kind of show up like those apples and stuff. I'm curious to see what they drop. Assume I can inspect one before they run away. Mother. What comfort it brings to see a world on the verge of collapse, its beauty fading. Looking Genova over here. What we see with our own eyes, all the blood, all the tragedy, everything is not a dream, but reality. How delightful. Yeah. I suppose Pantasia is coming up pretty soon anyways. But... Controller, settle down. The vibration. So much vibration. Yeah. I hear it's the best version of Tales of Pantasia. And I express my happiness that our Holy Mother will be awakening again. I suppose we should thank the humans. The life of the planet that is bundled and connected by drops of tears will thus pour into Mother. May we be given love and unlimited power, O Mother. I mean, they used to call it Japanimation before anime became kind of a term that we usually use for Japanese-made ones, or at least Asia. They usually call it like Korean and Chinese stuff anime as well. Zeke, my dear Zeke, children, you have done well, releasing me from my confines, awakening me from a horrifying spell. We, the Quarter Knights, we have been waiting patiently for you to awaken. Oh, nice, Zeke. From now on, I won't burden you. It's my turn to show my love to everyone. Yes, to everyone and everything. Devastation, mayhem, and ruin. Annihilation, death, and destruction. Oh, Mother. Then, my mother. Only then will you rule this world. Was a Tales fan-made fighting game? Yep, this is totally not Genova or anything. We will rule and unify Filgaia as our second Saturn Hyades. Rule? Unify? I'm surprised you speak that way, Zeke. I have no such desire. I seek the glow that a dying human sheds, the last moments before his life ends. After I destroy Filgaia, I'll move on to the next world and continue this endless spiral. What? An endless spiral? That doesn't make sense. I'm confused, Mother. Are we not fighting to win a world to live in? Regain our lost home? Our lost home, Hyades. Hyades! Saturn Hyades is just another world that turned to dirt and dust. This is when they realized they fucked up. You were only just born then, so you couldn't realize what was going on. I am the absolute destroyer. It is who I am. It is what I do. Destroy, murder, and ruin. Annihilate, consume, and exterminate. It was I who destroyed Hyades. If it was you who destroyed our home... Well then, after Filgaia is destroyed, what will happen to us? Oh, my dear Zeke, do not anguish. I will take care of all those who survive. You will be the vessel of my next existence. Like all previous Quarter Knights, when the world is destroyed, your world is finished. And I, your mother, shall bond with one of your lives. No greater joy exists. Whoopsie doodle. We done screwed up. Yep. What's wrong, Princess? Holy Mother is now free, released from the seal, and is about to engulf Felgaia. It's the last time that we will be heard, but not all is lost, or all is not lost. The Guardian's voice were drowned out by something very big, as if they were being blocked. Plenid has awakened. Well, that doesn't mean they can just do whatever they want. We must find a ship going to Arctica. We must get through the Sand River and find the port town we were told about. Guyver Bio Boost, don't think I've seen that one. Fist and North Star, Ghost in the Shell, Appleseed, Magic Knight, Rare Earth, Suikoden 3. There's a Suikoden 3 anime? Mission books over comics, yeah. Oh, and didn't analyze this one yet. No, this is a remake of the first game in the series. Alter Code F is basically Wild Arms 1, but kind of thrown into the Wild Arms 3 engine. There's obviously some changes to the story and stuff as well, but overall it's basically the first game. It's a remake of the first game. It's weak to everything, except for physical attacks. We actually do have Wild Arms 4 coming out, like, very, very soon. So I guess they probably brought this out in order to, like, to get, like, interest up in the fourth game in the series. Pepsi Man. Where did when they split, they get, like, half of the hit points. Kill the blob. Stop splitting. Infinite XP, let's go. Maybe I should have kept that spread magic attack. It would actually be good against these. Altered Felgaia to connect 3 better. That makes sense. This is Japanese anniversary. Yeah, when did the first one come out? I guess it was 97, so yeah, I guess this would have been like the 10-year anniversary of the OG. Yeah, probably like most things, it probably took like 2 years to get localized. Yeah, so much XP. Hopefully all these are getting us XP. Right, probably enough. Let's just murder them here. Which of these haven't I seen yet? I've seen that one. I think I've seen Terror War yet. Summon Godzilla. Death by Kaiju. Wonder if you can just like leave him, get him to spawn like forever and just get like tons of money. Hey Hunter, how's it going? This will give us a shortcut. I should note where I've seen these teardrop doors as well. There's one in the town where we have to summon the wind dude. There's one here. So let's write those down. Woke up at 1 p.m. Nice. Is this place considered? Insane blizzard. Oh yeah? Wow. We're getting a little bit of snow here, but not that much. What's the name of this town? Port Timney. Oh, Shine South. Oh, Port Timney. How's an LA covered in snow? You never have snow? Global warming, gotta love it. Or climate change, I guess. Good old climate change. Yes, duplicator needed. This is Port Timney. Inn of Port Timney. Penny Blood is at a standstill. Harm Fantasia at least has a combat showcase. This summer last year. Yeah. I mean, this game's gonna take a while, but I hold my breath on any of those until they come out. Is it a good B movie? Was Schwarzenegger in it? Of course not. I don't know where this is sending us. I'm not sure if it's like a shortcut to one of the previous ones. Another one. Where are we? Alright, so we're back. Okay, so we're back kind of like in the starting area, sort of. There's a bunch of hot spots there. So I think we're... This is basically back where we were before we got teleported, so... So we can go back to the starting town. Hey, Baynard. How's it going? Analyze. Mega Berry. This guy's got some good stuff to steal. I need to try that stealing thing. Too late. Everybody's got bad luck. It's an amazing berry. I don't know if Mega Berry is probably just like a full heal or something. Not that healing is completely necessary in this because of the whole vitality system. Unless, of course, you get a random enemy that just brings you down to like 1 hit point right before the battle ends, and there goes your entire vitality. 2000 HP. It's weird how like these really weak, low-level enemies. This guy had the chance of dropping the Gimel thing. It wasn't the stealing thing. Melchum. I don't know if it steals or maybe it just makes them drop it. It doesn't sound like it steals. It's like hit enemies with this to get items. So maybe it's not an actual steal ability. Maybe somebody will get a steal ability at some point. Never mind. Maybe these guys drop Gela cards. Maybe that just increases the chance of them dropping it. But there's the steal thing, so... And the steal thing seems like it's a lot better than the stuff you can get as drops, so... Which means we'll probably get steal, like, much later. That's what needs a duplicator key as well. This was the Guardian Shrine. We need duplicators. Where's my duplicators at? Like, I knew there was another door somewhere I had seen that needed that. Lamia. Antidote, breath mint, revive fruit, potion berry. It's weak to ice. It's also weak to bullets. Most things are. Now, that reflects magic. Does that reflect the analyze magic? Guess we'll find out in a second. Will she analyze herself? No. Does not reflect analyze magic. Speak to light magic. This guy's can steal force carrots. When the power goes out, you have to turn off all your APC units. Yeah. Pretty much have UPSs on everything here too. You don't even realize when the power goes out because everything still works. It's like, oh, something's beeping. Oh crap, the power's out. Hilarious. Just want to see if this... Every time I try to use the steel thing, Rudy goes first for some annoying reason. How did I not kill it? BFD. We're gonna softball. Yeah, why is Rudy like always fast? Maybe I guess the lucky shot thing is probably quite a slow spell. That's why she's not casting it before Rudy gets his attack off. Going good. Enjoying the fleeting part of the weekend. How about you guard? You guard. You use that lucky shot on this guy. So, I'm assuming that probably needs to kill the enemy for it to drop. So that makes it even more annoying. It doesn't have any sort of effects on them, so... And I think it definitely seems like it's more of a... Oh, we got a Gimel coin. I don't know. I don't know if... It doesn't seem like we're trying to steal something, so it doesn't seem like it's a steal attack like I thought it was. It just gives you a better chance of getting like one of the drops or whatever. Alright, I'm not getting any different enemies here, so let's just get out of here. I don't remember... I kinda wish I remembered what enemies were in each dungeon. So I don't like... It's not like I'm gonna fill my bestiary, but you know. I kind of want to fill it up a little more. Oop. No XP for us, I guess. Hey, Corn. How's it going? It's good. It's fine. Sand River, this is where we need to go. Change all the passwords to 1234, password 123. Nobody will ever hack that one. Alright, let's get our FP up to 100 so we can get rid of our amnesia. It levels up a lot faster when we dodge the attacks. Counterattack kind of sucks. You get 100 FP. Don't counterattack. Son of a bitch. I was almost there. And this is the one where we need to like lower the water. We don't have what we need to do that yet. Cross code. I'll just bonk him on the head. What a nice day. My whole body smells like dried leaves. I love it. Hunter loves it when I snuggle up next to them on a day like this. Is it? You're lying, aren't you? It's probably the worst game ever. My brain in a jar. I'll upload my consciousness to an AI construct. Should stay at the inn anyways. Worthy Sand River's enormous dune, also known as Ground Zero. The dry winds travel across the desolate ground. I'm going to write a story about this. Hey, I always wanted to ask a human this. Do you humans have habits you can't break? I've been trying to stop myself from smelling everything, but I keep shoving my nose everywhere. Hey, keep your nose away from there. Maybe. Yeah. All this time, it was an AI before AIs became a thing. Yep. The real land was just left a babbling, like, mess. Is in a mental asylum now after playing Whale's Voyage. $300 Gela. Either aminals. No more animals. Water bears fruitfulness in our hearts. Milama, Milama. Well, I'm not much of a poet. Yeah, I'll say. I was like, water bears? No. I thought I was talking like tardigrades or something like that. No, this is water, space, bears. Totally different. Not the animal, but the adjective. Papalacqua is coming up soon. Some good games coming up. to the USB-C keys. Here it's pretty good, so looking forward to trying it. Hopefully using the analyze on the troll doesn't like piss them off and make him attack us. It's the only time I've got a game over so far is trying to attack a troll. So weak to ice and thunder. Depend on. He doesn't have anything to steal. That's rare. But he's already stolen mine. So we're in like the middle of them glitches out, but the wings don't. It's weak to earth. Remove trap. Potion. I really need to find out how the hell we can get items to drop. Or items to how we steal items. Maybe a jack thing later on. Probably get like a fast draw ability. Pickpocket. It's weird how like I guess every dungeon has like 2 enemies, maybe a third rare one. That seems to be a common thing in every dungeon. There's like just 2 enemies. That's it. 2 enemy types. I also have this thing here. I don't know what tool would let us going down there. The obvious one of like bombs doesn't seem to do anything. Rudy is sick. I can't burn it. Can't do anything with the wire hook. Hanpan. Bomb would be the most logical thing, but can't blow it up. Unless you have to, like, not be on it when you blow it up. Nope. So wherever it is, we don't have it yet. Zaturna is the village of old people. I mean, chat's in the game. Awesome. So you've played the Zaturna? You've enjoyed it, I'm assuming? It's the game of the year for you? For you. Were they at least playable? Yeah, makes sense. They're fine. I wonder which was better, Rise Eterna or Mercenaries Saga? Those ones were like, it's like, yeah, I'm playing a mobile game. Where's the damn troll? I need to scan that troll. They're Temu branded Fire Emblems. Microsoft Office. Does it have Clippy in it? Oops. Where's those damn trolls at? We're at the exit. We gotta go back through here anyways, so... Usually trolls, like, show up, like... That's the first time I ran into a troll was right at the entrance here. This guy's dodging everything. Friggin' Matrix Bird here. Hey, Chanian. How's it going? Really curious how much health those trolls have. Last time I came through here and attempted to attack them, I did like no damage. They probably have like super high defense and everything. probably give you like millions of XP if you manage to kill one, though. Good old rat monkeys. Absolutely destroy that one. So, MP repair, level apples. These things have pretty decent drops. I wonder if I can kill these with the... Oh, never mind. I wonder if I can kill this with the item drop, like, luck thing, luck shot, or whatever it's called. MP repair definitely sounds like something that'd be good for Cecelia. Sounds like something that would regenerate mana. But until we find a way to steal things... It's weird though, like all these weak enemies seem to have like really good stealable things. And like the higher level stuff just has like berries. And we need to figure out the password for this thing to go into that door. It's gonna be Rudy. No name matches. I should just look up my VOD for the first game. Assuming this even is in the first game. The light, force card, dark break 2. Drop lucky cards. Data breaches, yeah. For sure we all our information is out there nowadays. All the data breaches that have happened, everybody's information is everywhere. Type loss. Basically the same stuff. Just the revive fruit versus the heal berry, but other than that. Get a lucky card. No. Doesn't enter the correct pin, falls into a trap below. It's the best way of protecting your PC. Just gotta make sure that trap has spikes at the bottom. Just make extra sure. Yeah, it's always fun. Problem solved. Just go live in a mountain. Become a mountain man. Won't have to worry about any data breaches. God. Counter up 2. Yeah, these... Stealing must be like a really, like, late ability. Seems like the weakest enemies have, like, the best stuff to steal. Although I imagine the further down the list, the harder it is to ever pick it up. Just like drops. If it's far down the list, you're probably not getting it unless you do some crazy grinding. Absolutely murdered those gubs. Hey Jim, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Hatzilworm. Horse Carrot, Mega Berry, Fire Break 2. 30 centimeters, more like 40. Ugh, fun. Just shovel out the windows and spot the row under 5-foot drifts. We had a little bit of snow here. Maybe like a quarter of an inch. It all dumped it over in your area. Lucky you. I'm sure you'll be happy once winter is over. And we got, I don't know about you guys over there, but I know last year we had a very light year in terms of snowfall. This year we're making up for it and then some. Still haven't seen one of those apple dudes. I need to scan one of those. I'm assuming they drop the level up apples or what the hell they are. This year's light, yeah. Definitely making up for it. Celsius, oh wow. And it's gonna freeze again, so you're just gonna have like ice on top of everything, and the joys. Slowly but surely. Trying to analyze everything. Like, got the bestiary. There's gonna be a lot of enemies I'm gonna miss. Oh, we still have like special spots we have to. We need a tool for it though, but it was like ground pound areas in here that we need to trigger. A whole lot of places we have to go back to once we get certain tools. Nobody owns their cell phone number though. Yeah, we need somebody with special knowledge. Hanpan didn't work, so. By fruit. These guys can drop mega berries. Must be a really freaking rare drop. Water zone. This is not the bone zone. Pretty sure I'll get all the guys in there. It's probably like a rare dude in like every area. And we got a bunch of money now. See, see if we get anything for donating. I think we need like 60,000 or something like that in total. I wonder if we get anything by like donating less. Homeless children. Alright, let's put the whole 20,000 so we get anything. Oh wait, 600,000. I thought it was like 60,000. 600,000. Alright, well, that'll be a while. Should help city on its way to recovery. Oh. So 20,000 doesn't do us anything? Oh, okay. Yeah, at least we got something. Item scope. This scope allows you to find hidden items. Ah, okay. There we go. Figured we were missing something because, like, it felt like, what was the point of using the pinging tool on the world map unless, you know, I wasn't finding any items. Like, it felt like that should be a thing. We just need this item scope for it, which is stupid. Take a pic as soon as it's in your position. I wonder if it'll show up in the minimap. Probably not. Now we gotta go ping everything again. Great. Yeah, I got 600,000. Hopefully we find ways of making money, because we need to find, like, some heavy gold dropping dudes and use Gela cards on them or something. Well, I wonder how much we would need to donate to get that. I wonder if I could donate less. Let's see, maybe it's like 10,000 or something. This doesn't seem... We only got one reward, so... And I kind of need money for other stuff, so... Let's, sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, let's try 10,000. Alright, so didn't give us anything. Let's try like 1,000 a pop. Let's see if we like get a point. Alright, so 12,000 looks like. Oh, we save 8,000 bucks for now. I don't know what time he gets at what point we get the next prize, but obviously need more than 20,000 for the next prize. So I'm assuming nothing will show up in the mini-map, like we'll just have to ping every single spot. Which is, you know, in new places isn't bad because it's easy to tell where we haven't been, but in old places, like, nah. It's gonna take a while. I want to see if the town looks any different now that we donated that. Doesn't look like it. Figured they would have cleaned it up a bit. Time to find some shit. Still need to find that apple. I'm assuming they're not going to put anything like next to like a dungeon or something. It's going to be like in the middle of nowhere, like maybe in these forests and stuff like that. I don't remember if I scanned this guy. I know we ran into them, but I don't know if I killed them all before scan went off. I think I scanned them. Yeah, it's super annoying. Especially if you need, like, special items, like, I could have found these things from the beginning, but now it's like, no, you need to get this item so you can find items on the world. Like, alright, now I gotta go back in all the places I've been to and scan again. It's just, like, what is the point of having it if you need, like, additional things to even have it work, like, to do anything useful? It's super annoying. If it didn't, like, stop you in your tracks completely, if you're doing it, it wouldn't be as bad. Oh. Something. Memoirs Pen 2. Nisha. Whatever. So it's fine we're in a new area, because you can kind of ping while you're, like, exploring the map. It's obvious where you've been, where you haven't been, but now it's like... I guess technically I could probably have picked this thing up as soon as I had access to when the town was destroyed. I had donated 12,000, but I definitely didn't have 12,000 when I was there, so I had to, like, do tons of grinding to even get enough money to get the scanner. Now it's like so much later into the game, it's just super annoying. Good thing we got it now and not, like, you know, after we got the ship or the airship or something stupid. I'm definitely gonna donate more money and see what other prizes we have until I find, like, a good source of money. 600,000 is definitely way out of my budget. Apple. A level apple. I've seen a bunch of those for, like, as potential steal items. I'm assuming it's an experience thing. Oh, it actually raises them. I didn't think it would just raise my entire level by one. That's pretty big. Those enemies we can steal those from, so that sounds kind of powerful. If we ever find the ability of stealing, so then it makes me think stealing is probably like an end game ability if you can steal those from certain enemies. I bet you those metal slime dudes, those apples, probably have a rare chance of dropping that too. Trying to think if there's anything special there. There was that book, that sealed book. I don't know if it's sealed with like a duplicator that we need to unlock it or something else, but it's like Dimetallica or something. Dilla Metallica. I like them very much. I really don't know the range of this one either. Like, how close do I need to be to scan something? So it wouldn't be as bad if you just didn't, like, completely stop in your tracks as soon as you pinged. Oh, there we go. Alright, drop level apple, right? Oh, I'm surprised these guys... I would have expected these guys. There's probably, like, stronger variations of these guys that'll, Wait, how does it say 0 XP? You definitely get a big XP boost when you kill these guys. Maybe it's based on how much damage you do? Right, well, at least I got one of those in my bestiary. Guess I could just run away from encounters now. I don't think I need anything else in this area. Nope. Okay, I felt like I was not close. Like I should have hit it when I pinged over here, but... Potion berries. There's gotta be at least something in this area. Money. 100 yellow. We'll probably end up paying... We get a bunch of money drops. We'll probably end up paying the money we spent on this thing and then some. Obviously stuff like level up apples that you can't buy. Obviously quite nice too. I don't think they would even spawn anything inside the forest, because you wouldn't be able to see it on the floor once it actually spawns in, so I probably can't find anything in forests themselves. Nope. More money. 500? It's 2,000 yellow. Hard grape. I haven't seen any hard grapes yet. Pure stone. Whoop-de-doo. Probably something I'll just be able to buy in the shop once we run into enemies that can petrify. I'm really curious about the range, like how far is the actual range? Oops. That doesn't do me any good. Does that stuff despawn? I need an airship. Assuming, unless the boat can go there. Okay, so let's see. It's pretty far. It's definitely much larger than the range of our pinging. Really doubt you'll find anything in forests, just by the nature of the way they spawn in. Nope. There's something in the water as well. I can't reach it. Is that part of the inland sea? Not really. How do we even get to that? Once we get a boat, I don't know if we even have a way of getting into this water. It's weird. Maybe we'll get like a jet ski or something that we can use from anywhere. Or maybe we could just use the boat like here. It's gonna be like a usable object. Oops. I feel like I've kind of scoured this continent, so... Probably been everywhere here, at least the ones that are accessible. I'm not gonna ping every edge, considering I can't get to those edge parts yet, anyways. So once we get the boat, we'll have to check every one of these little lakes, considering you can get stuff in the lakes as well, in the water. And clearly in like places where you probably need an airship to access. Where's the troll at? I need to scan the troll. I'm gonna have like maxed out Gimel coins at this rate, since those seem to be pretty common drops. 43. Getting a lot of ambushes here, what the hell? Steel. Not my potion berry. Do I get it back if I kill him? We got our potion berry back. I really hate when games have like a steal mechanic, but then you kill the enemy that stole the item from you, and you don't get the item back. It's like, where the hell did it go? What the hell? I feel like 3 ambushes in a row. What's going on? It's not like I've been like dodging the battles either. I've been taking these battles in order to try to run into one of these trolls. These trolls are rare as hell. want to use up all my MP before running into a troll. Do we have MP restoration items? We must. Nectar, I guess? No. I guess not. If they exist, they're rare as hell. You can only use these on the world map, I think. So you could save in dungeons too. Okay, seriously, where are these trolls at? Finally. $1,000 XP, 2,800 HP, 500 Gala. Discover Regeneration Light Charger. Sounds like he's got some good drops, but yeah, no chance in hell killing a level 50 at this point. Kill it? Yeah, no. We have no chance of that. I wonder what level we'll actually be able to kill these things. I mean, there's such a rare spawn that unless they spawn like more regularly in another area, I don't think we're ever gonna kill these things. Definitely not gonna be coming back here to grind on these guys, that's for sure. It's got some good shit though. I'm sure the Gela and the XP is probably going to be like about appropriate for level 50 dudes to begin with, so let's get out of here. Time for more pinging. Dun, 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 dun. I really wonder if, like, I'm over here and I ping, can I spawn something over here? Murdered that guy. Basically, I'm gonna ignore any forests, altar parts. So we're probably not very likely to have anything spawn in the forest. It really hurts the stuff stays visible, even if we like zone out. If we like ping something in the water or whatever. There's gotta be something here. This is like too perfect of a spot to not have something. Revive fruit. So some spots are kind of obvious when they have stuff, other spots not so much. Right here. No? That's surprising. I see these beaches. I'm assuming once we have access to whatever, it's probably something in this water somewhere. We'll have like whatever we need to like to go into the water. The fact there's a beach there which would allow you to go into that water means there's got to be something in it. Obviously something there as well. At least having a high enough migrant seal level makes this less of a pain in the ass. You're not constantly getting encounters trying to ping everything. This one here, we didn't, like, explore this area all that much either, so... Money. 500 bucks. Not much, but I'll take it. Wait, was there something here? There's like a green spot here. What the hell? Game? You forgot to render something. I don't want to walk off the edge of the world. Okay, it's like an invisible wall. I'm like, look on the map, like, there should be something in front of me. It's like, why am I thought that was just like ocean until I got close to it, and it's like, oh. It just doesn't exist. It's TLC. Like, I've been to that town. Duplicator. I need those. Nice. Only one? Unless it picks up more than one and it just doesn't tell you picked up more than one. Only one. Well, we got the... Well, I was gonna say, if I can get to that town, there's a duplicator door inside that town. Or a duplicator chest. Fortunately, that town doesn't seem to exist anymore. I guess it got sucked up by this thing. Yeah, it's just gone. Like, you can't even access that. Well, hopefully there's nothing like in this little corner of the map there. So is there something right in the middle of the desert? And the answer is yes. Gaia stop, just an Earth protection thing, I guess. No, we did have that other place in the Guardian Shrine that we need to use a duplicator in, so we'll save it for that. Since we can't go to the town right now. Explore basically everything in this area. Jeez, I could barely get back to this thing, like, it's encroaching. Hope my disc isn't, like, getting scratched up or something, like, that's so weird. Maybe I should save. It's been a bit since I saved. I'll use a Gimel coin once I hit the world map again. Just in case. This world seems to exist, at least. Potion berries, whoop-de-doo. I thought they would put two items close to each other, so if I find something here, there's probably nothing else, like, in this relative area. I'm sure that they won't spawn anything inside of forests, so I'm probably safe to ignore forests. Money. I wonder if I've made... I probably more than made up the cost of this, if you include items. In terms of the money I made, maybe like 2,500 at this point. Centaur. Should be the last thing in this direction. Oops. So it's pretty big in terms of like just area too. I'm gonna go into small corridors, so require more pinging. Definitely something at the end of this spot right here. Calling it now. That's a money. 1,500. I'll take that. Nectar. Nectar. Yep. More money. 2,500. Like that. I'm really curious how much money we made compared to how much we spent. Well, we started off with 20... Yeah, we had 20,000 before. Oops. So really we only spent 4,000 bucks, considering we made back $8,000 so far, not counting the items. I'm sure there's gonna be enough like spare Gela where we'll have made our money back and then some. So it wasn't a complete waste of time. I think I've basically scanned this entire place. Okay, so I think I've basically scanned all the places we have access to right now. So let's go back. Go back to the Sand River. We got the duplicator we can use in the Guardian Shrine door. On the way back, we'll hit the, wait, where's the perpetual engine again? Where's the next area over, I think. I need to go back. You need to go to the perpetual engine to use the tool there to get that reward. Perpetual ship graveyard. Photosphere. Oh, that wasn't the place we just came from. Back we go. I wonder if I'm going to have to note down any of these symbols that we see on the floors for these shrines. They're all different. Come on, give me a bunch of duplicators. That's what I need right now. I have one seal. I am the shadow of the Perpetual Engine's master. Ooh, another 3,000 bucks. I'll take it. Alright, so how many do we have left now? So we basically have like half of these done now. Looks like there's enough room for 2 more tools each, which would make sense, so... Oops. So the port is back now. It left the void. So the question is, do I want to use the duplicator in that place, or do I want to use it in the garden shrine? And that one's got like one chest. Well, the garden shrine could potentially have more than one, so let's use it there. Give us some good stuff. Yep. 2 chests versus 1. Come on, good chests. Altar part. Resist up. I'm sure the resist up is decent though. Let's mark that we picked that one up. Yeah, Saint Centaur, we got that chest once the place got overrun with monsters. It's only the ground pound one. Sand Lake talked animals, we're about to do. It's story-wise, so I don't need to mark that one. City of the Water. Whatever city that was. Need the valve thing. I think it was Port Timney. Let's go let's go to town, save up. Let's go buy my next arm upgrade too while we're at it. Sylvis, they are indeed very wild. .46 attack bonus, let's go! There's another crit in there, why not? There's another aim bonus. Get rid of that, this thing here, this lucky shot. Doesn't seem like it's useful. Wind. I think ice was more useful than water. More enemies seem to be weak to ice. Get her mana back. And now we're broke. Alright. Went back to reping all these places. We picked up a whole bunch of dudes for bestiary. Definitely missed some dudes, but whatever. Got enough that we can look at our bestiary if we get the steal ability and see if there's anything useful to go steal. I'm sure there will be. Sand River. I didn't go back to all the other towns and talk to the animals too, so once we get access to the ship, it'll probably be less pain in the ass to do. There's plenty of animals. One from that day, its body is a memory from the past to present. You can link my heart to the future by following my tracks. We'll link it to the coming future. Strong monkey. Monkey spoke to us as an equal. Seems he wanted us to follow it, shall we? But the monkey, I feel like I met it somewhere. Check, you have lots of friends that aren't human. Shut up, what are you trying to say? He's the Pokemon Master is what? Stop 2. Got to defend 2. Want to use water or light against it. Door number 1 or door number 2? So let's see the right way, so it's the monkeys here. Rock baboon. Drop horse carrots. This is weak to wind. I don't know if I have wind. Ow. I do not. Another one of those. Didn't kill it. Blue before white, blue after red, and white before black. Else ordered to follow my track. So blue, white, so red, blue, white, black. So I'm assuming it goes from black to blue, or black to red. So black. Oh no, sorry, red. No, white before black. Red. So white, black. Blue goes before white. Blue after red. black. Black goes to red, so red, blue, white, black, red. Blue circlet. I'm assuming that's a water resist thing. Nullify stone. I would have expected with a name like Blue Circlet, but. Alright, so red, blue, white, and then go black, and then red. So the question is, what direction? So I go to the right, and I'll go white, black, red, blue. So I got to take the top blue, and then white, and black, red, and then we're just in a loop, so let's go this way. White, black, okay, now which red? Again, if we go red, we have to take the blues, and then we're just going to go back in that circle, so we have to take this one here. Then blue, white, so we'll go this one. So if we go to the right, let's go to the left, because it's probably easier to calculate. So left will be white, black, red, blue, white, black. Not going to give me any reds though. Let's go above. Oh, no, if I go to the right, so white, black, red, and then blue. And we're back to that loop, so white, black. Okay, so I have to go, basically have to go this way. And if I take the blue to the right, white, black, red, blue, white, black, yeah. White, black, red, blue, white, black, done. Yeah, it's pretty much Wild Arms in a nutshell. Wild Arms loves its puzzles. Sephiroth, hey nerd, thanks so much for these 6 months of awesome support. Time for more puzzles. More puzzles forever. Yeah, at least we can tell what direction is the right direction if we see the monkey. So ignore the monkey. Gotta rock the baboon. Counterattack them all. They really don't like Rudy. Both of those dodge. It sucks. I think it's such a low chance of hitting. I guess you pretty much want to use lock on if you're going to use that attack. Forest carrots. Sweet, sweet carrots. So that's probably a bombable wall. Super long. No, not enough damage. It's 200 health, I think. Worst. She's we have really bad luck on our team right now. I have to level up to change my luck. Is this... I'm really wondering if this is, like, optional, or is this the right path now? Okay, well, red, blue, white, black, black, red, blue, white, black, red, no. Black, red, blue, white, black, red, blue, white, black, white, black, red, blue, white, Black, no. White, black, red, no. I work backwards. Red, black, white, blue, red, black, white, blue, okay, I need to drop that rock. Say, I need to go from red to black, so that red on top there, right beside where that rock that totally looks like it should be falling, I need to do that first. So I need to go from black to red, and that's the only way of doing that. So that's probably what the other path, the right path is. You're quite good. You can keep up with me. But the way still continues. Follow me, don't lose your way. Go, now we can do that. We need to get to the black on top, so... black, white, blue, red, black, white, blue, red, black, white, blue, red. Black, red, blue. White, black. Shit. No. I just had to go up. You can exit just ahead of this, though it's up to you what you grasp in Ground Zero. I'll pray for your future to be bright. Save just in case. Enemies. Same dude we had before, the grow apple. I'm curious to see if the XP we get is relative to like the amount of damage we do. So did 235, because when I scanned it was like 0 XP. Yeah, so it looks like it's basically the amount of over damage you did. So if he has 1 hit point, and I did 235 and I got 234 XP, so way better to do like a really big hit. So probably better to use Rudy and use the super attack, whatever bang shot thing. It's easier when you don't have the map done to see where you pinged or not. Gerbug. High agility. Dope poisonberry nectar. It's weak to earth and ice. we hit him with. Don't see any obvious... Yeah, there's no red text saying he's hit with any status effect. Imagine the ping range is further in the square. It's probably like 2 squares, but... Shellworm and jammer imps. Didn't even kill it. Olive branches, whatever those do. Speak to water. Didn't kill anything. Good job. Initiative medicine, sweet to ice or water. Spawn there, but more money. 3,000. Alright, I'm pretty sure this scanner has definitely paid for itself. Just the Gela drop so far. I'm not counting the other items. Plus, it's probably necessary. Oh, it's not a duplicator. It's a different color. An EX file key. Party item. Let's hope it's better than the status one, which is pointless as hell. Wait, I need to go back and turn these into the dude in the first town. Event movie. That's cool. Movie viewer. If I get a green encounter, then I'm definitely taking it because it's got to be the apple dude. It's nice when you're in the spot where it's like obvious it's going to be the apple dude. Yes, hit him with a boosted shell with the most amount of damage in. That should give us 579 XP. If I'm correct, yeah. So that's exactly it. The amount of damage -1 is the XP you get from killing those things. So those guys will be better and better the further into the game I get, because the more damage I'll be able to do. That's why they call them grow apples. They grow stronger as you do. They grow better, I should say, as you do. Really big groups. Farting on us. things did I find in this area? I guess it was two things. It was the money and then that EX key. Green I take. It's really nice when you're in an area that's level appropriate, because as soon as you see a green one, you know that it's one of these guys. I don't know if I have anything that'll do more damage than this. Maybe I do, but I'd probably require getting some FP, which I don't have enough time to do before this guy runs away, so... Ship graveyard. Doesn't look like a ship graveyard. Looks like a town. Yeah, we just named our town Ship Graveyard. It's fun. Boxes. This is the ship graveyard. The wind and currents around here tend to flow towards this town. That's why wreckage of ships that sank in the inland sea reached the shore. Well, wings are ruffled by the breeze in a strange way. There's a sign that strange objects will drift ashore. Others are tousled now, so that means something strange may wash ashore in a few days. Silver harp to do. More of these. Sand pirates, yar. I picked up a new crest as well. I should get wind. Well, let's get this thing. Should we have a group attack? I'll be sorting through and collecting objects that drift ashore. A few days ago I picked up some fish that was probably some ship's lost cargo. A town like this, where I can just get along and keep myself busy with random stuff like that, it's the perfect place for me, you know? We dogs have heart too. I enjoy shitting at the beach, watching the waves and listening to Grandpa's words. If I think I lost my heart, all I do is sleep. I wouldn't want to take walks with Grandpa or chase tiny edges on the beach. That's why I think that sleeping giant just sleeps, because he doesn't have a heart. Sleeping giant. A woman in a sepia-tinted photograph. Now her smile will always be remembered. I'm the man who escaped and lost his wife. I want you to find from amid the ruins a keepsake of my wife, whom I deserted. I'm ashamed of my request, but you're wanderers. Won't you accept my plea? Sure. I was very eager then to become a famous wanderer. It was the guardian blade that I was seeking, a legend in this region. I was young and believed that putting myself in danger was courageous, but quickly led to ruin. Furthermore, there was no guardian blade at Gento Soen. What was the name of these places? Before long, I was separated from my wife, and I barely survived the return. All I'm left with is this crippled leg. I ask you to please go to Gento Soin to find my wife's keepsake, the last evidence of her life. Gento Soin is southeast of this town. The desert is a strangely shaped rock. Gento Soin is directly south of that. Please don't let me down. Gento Soin is a shrine of the Guardian of Light. There are illusions cast throughout the shrine. It makes it difficult for wanderers to find their way around. More puzzles. Puzzles in a Wild Arms game. Beach Graveyard. The beach of the ship graveyard, also known as the Yard, collects lots of flotsam due to the local tides and currents. Usually, pieces of wrecked ship or trash that has been dumped illegally make it onto the sand. Once in a while, though, rare and valuable items may wash ashore, or even cursed objects that bring trouble. In ancient times, the cove was a popular spot for pirates, who would sink merchant ships and wait for objects to drift ashore. With a name like Ship Graveyard and the infamous behavior of pirates, the notoriety of this harbor spread throughout the nearby seas. Super wild. Super unexpected, too. 20 years ago, my husband sailed out in a ship to search the Heartless Giant, but then he disappeared into the ocean. I decided to live here in hopes of finding his dead body. It's not easy, you know. Yeah, I want to find his dead body. His bloated corpse. Oh, Corleos. How's it going? Welcome. I cannot provide luxurious linens, but I can offer you a cozy room with a smile. 315. So expensive. One of these names is not like the others. There are 3 wanderers, Dan, his wife Anna, and Piguchi, who headed to Gento Soin. During the expedition, they were attacked by a ferocious monster called Gigamantis. Only Dan Piguchi escaped the wrath of the horrible creature. When Dan returned, he built a hut here, and he spends his days mourning his wife. Good old Piguchi. Can I hit that bird from down here? Nope. How do we get up there? Something is pinned into the board. Our puzzle box is puzzling you. Search the quicksand for the mysterious stone. Search the quicksand for mysterious stone. Help is but a stone's throw away. Murder is named someone named Emidio. Both cubes are piled up on the table. Looks like a puzzle. It's a puzzle master. Some tasty smelling stew is being cooked in this pot. Ground Zero. The scarred landscape southeast of the ship graveyard is clear evidence of the ferocity of the Great Demon War. The battleground is called Ground Zero. It was once a verdant land with much flora and fauna, but after a battle, the area never recovered, and is now a desolate plateau. This sea of sand, lacking any life for the last 1,000 years, is slowly but surely spreading. It is a sad sight to behold. During the next 1,000 years, how much more of this world will turn to sand? All of it. This is random, but do you know about the puzzle box ruins? Somewhere in Filgaia, there's a very strange and ancient set of ruins. No one knows who built them. The same puzzle box holds within it the essence of all puzzles, and its solutions are equally beautiful and artistic. Please, go find the mysterious puzzle box ruins, and share with me its secrets, and then I can create an even greater puzzle. Well, this will be unlocking a puzzle ruins. I wonder if it will show up on our map. Now that she's, like, mentioned it, it'll probably, like, be available somewhere. Probably need some throwable bombs. It did look like in the in those perpetual engine ruins there. It did look like one of the tools would be like a bomb that you can throw. So, ship graveyard. Rollable bombs? Question mark. Grandpa used to say that a long time ago, Yard and all its land around it was the scene of the final battle. Looks like Ground Zero was created from this battle. It was the price we paid to win. I wonder if that's true. Is this supposed to be some sort of, like, mounting posts for ships? The tool, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they just put a freaking lightning symbol. Magic staff, right? If you weren't told when you picked it up that it was to, like, talk to animals, that was the last thing you would have thought of doing with it. You just bonks them on the head. It's funny. A lot of puzzle boxes. I wonder if these just show up on the map somewhere now? Guess we'll start pinging again. God damn it. Not sure what downhearted does, but... Why is his arm not working? Oops, nope. I want to cancel that one. It was a good one. Nope. Well, yeah, so now I gotta go ping the world again. Like, why couldn't I picked that up after I got the item scanner? It's so annoying. Ugh. Puzzle number 1 of 30. Oh, at least it's number 1. It's puzzle labyrinth. Place same color blocks next to each other. Is that from 3 that they did this, or was it 2? Or I remember having a whole bunch of these. This first one's gonna be the easiest. Say that. Careful with those red ones. Can I push these? No. Good, they were to start off with like a slightly easier puzzle. I mean, this one wasn't hard, but it's definitely big. Yep. I remember, was it 3 that had this? Definitely from one of the previous Wild Arms. There's gonna be 30 of these in the world, and they're hidden, which is really annoying. So I gotta go back to all the previous places I went to again, and ping everything again. It's gonna be so annoying. Wow, that was not a good prize for that. That was a bunch of potion berries. Woo! They're playing a serious game. Wild Arms loves its puzzles. Does it show if you've cleared it on the map? What is it called? 16. 016. What does it have a name at the? Why does it have a 6 at the end for each of these? Like, why not just puzzle blanks 01 and 02 and 03? No idea why they had the 6 thrown in there too. And I gotta go back and like ping everything again. Oh, damn it. Cancel the good one. Oh, I'm gonna do every single one of them, obviously. Everyone I run into, 100% I'll be doing them. I don't know, it's really weird. Oh, this guy. This guy just has a chance of dropping a Gela coin. Or Gela card. Maybe it's like distinguish them apart from the Wild Arms 3 ones or something, but it's really odd. I found one, so I'm assuming there's like, I mean, there's 30 across the world. I thought they're going to be like, I thought there's going to be 2 in like this small area. I definitely do have to go back to all the previous places. Oh, these are new. I wonder if these are from Tiny Edge. No, they did mention Tiny Edge. I say maybe these are from like the above the cliff and we just happened to accidentally trigger them being at the bottom of the cliff, but I think somebody mentioned tiny edges. Yeah, they're pretty weak. Ow. I was gonna say, Fainting Blow doesn't sound like a good attack, and it definitely wasn't. Weak that thunder. Thunder, thunder, thunder cats. Rip all my vitality, I guess. That's so annoying having enemies that could basically like bring you down to 1 hit point. Just like murders your entire vitality pool instantly. Just so annoying. Oh. Oh. Oh, we found another puzzle. Not that we can get to it. Question is, do I go back now? I'll go back once I get the ship. I'm definitely... I'll have easier access to the inland sea areas, at least. Man, it really sucks that we have to go back and ping everything for a second time. But we'll assume that each area has, like, one. I doubt there'd be more than one. I mean, that one had a second one, but it was like in a spot where we need like an airship to get to, so that doesn't count. A nautical illusion. The power to grasp the illusion indicates the way. Fairy lights. Darkness probably would have been a good spell to bring here. Yep, weak to the dark. Figured as much. Ray break. It's painful. Ow. Unless she has any vitality left after that other bullshit attack. Their attack is like a squint emote. Can't go that way unless that wall's an illusion. Clay puppet. It's a big puppet. Squeak to water and wind. Counter up, gonna stop. What's that? That's probably the right way then. So we need whatever tool lets us go there, which we might get in this dungeon. Just write it down anyways, just in case. What's this place called? Already forgot. Supposed to stop making Wild Arms games? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming they didn't really make profitable sense, I guess, to make more of these. So RPGs aren't exactly cheap to do, so they probably didn't sell all that well. They probably sold okay, but not enough for them to make more. Dungeon that has no name. It's the Illusion Dungeon. Anything here. Looks like I can bomb this. Seems kind of big to be bombable, though. Wow. Staying corrected. Jump down here. Had to try it. I love the cartoon bombs. Preemptive attack. Absolutely destroyed that one. Missed. Cecelia seemed like she was kind of in a bad position there to... That miss would have, like, hit her in the face. Damn it. People leveling up very shortly. job. Hey Arietta, how's it going? Enemies are annoying. How do we get to that? We can't do anything here, huh? Go down there yet. Oh, it's just back at the entrance. So like a path to get from this side to the other side? Oh, that wall's an illusion. How do we get to that treasure now? So like a path we can jump down from here. I guess I didn't pick up spread. There's like wind and water, I think this guy was weak to. Either of which I have. Ow. Ow. I'm gonna keep using these to level it up. That'll reduce the MP cost. I don't know if I can level it up like to the point where it gets to 0, but I'm assuming you can probably bring it down to 1 MP if you use it enough. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Maybe that wall is blowable. Blow-upable. Ambushed. Can't go through there. Oh, jeez. I realized I could just walk down the side here. Dumbass. It was like fenced all the way around. MP up 1. MP's increased by 10%. Sure. Give that to Jack, that give him like 3 MP. This with her gives her like 15. Okay. It's lit. Let's do everything but that one. Oh, now we're on the opposite side of this thing. Which episode? A Gilla card. Nice. You might begin hit from investigation again. Yeah. Good old AI. Yeah, and been stockpiling a whole bunch of stuff. Just in case. Strong ominous pressures emanating from this object. Should save here because we're probably getting close to a boss. I want Cecelia to like die to the boss again, lose out on a whole bunch of XP. Actually, who's the highest level right now? I guess they're all pretty close. Cecelia is slightly behind Jack. She was actually ahead of him for a while. But I guess he's been getting more bonus XP or whatever, so... Just tore a rift. Oops. Just sink to my death. Boss time. Gigamantis, 2 Gigamantis, Gigamanti, Gigamantises. $850 XP. It's weak to ice. Do I have ice? Yeah, I think I have ice. I do have ice. And this bracelet. So he's gonna get a good chunk of XP here. 3,500 XP. Should be up to 11 up. Now she's ahead of everybody. Look at that dude's wife's memento. Bracelet next wanderer gave to his wife. Inscribed on the bracelet is the phrase, "I will always protect you." HP. Well, you better put it on her. She needs all the help she can get for HP. Guardian of Light. This is a labyrinth where truth was covered. Hammond, release me. Cast light over the world with my power. While this world is covered with fear, sorrow, and despair, open the future with my light. So bright. Flash hit. So we only have one that's like 25%. Alright, so that's it for this dungeon. We'll need to come back once we figure out what we need to do with those weird spinning crystal pyramid thingies. Bonus XP. We didn't get any new crests or anything, I don't think. I'm sure this is the bracelet my wife Anna was wearing. Well done. I appreciate that you brought this back. Thank you. He did not mistake courage for recklessness. Could have led a different life. It is such irony that you don't realize that you have the power to protect something precious until you lose it. Courage and recklessness. Anyone can believe that flaunting power is courageous, but it is meaningless. Only if you use your power to protect that which is truly precious, then that is something you can truly call courage. If you call it courage, then This is the sword I used when I was a wanderer. It is old, but it has a secret power. I'm sure you'll find it very useful. Please accept it as a reward. Alright, Cecelia, you get a new sword. Acute angle. It's a pretty ugly angle, actually. Acute angle is a fast draw skill that combines with accelerator to lower an opponent's defense, increasing damage done to the enemy. Good to use on bosses, I guess. Still doesn't give us a ship. Ship has arrived at West Harbor, okay. I stand corrected. Him again. Hey, it's me. It's me. I said that a ship just arrived. It was your sweet candy, huh? Whoa, talk about friends with perfect timing. I'm so glad I ran into you guys. You're sure to rescue me from my troubles. Oh my, it sounds serious. Don't say that. You need to lend me a hand again, alright? Don't worry. It won't be like last time. First tell us what your request is, and we'll make a decision. Okay, you won't regret it. Well, my request is that, well, see, I encountered a ghost ship in the Outer Sea. For a long time, the ghost ship legend existed in the area and bothered the sailors. Now we cannot sail and trade safely. If we lose business, it will impact lives here. It'll be bad, right? This is where you come in. I want you to put an end to the ghost ship legend. No. I'll be that way, my friends. It's not just my own sake, but the people of this town. When would they ever give you a choice? That's more like it, my friends. I knew you would take this job. It's a good-natured one, always will. Yeah, because I don't have a choice. But not me. I think negotiating a reward for the request is the natural thing to do. Yeah, of course. We want to cross the inland sea and head towards Arctica region. We're looking for a ship. Well, thou must, yep. Just one thing this game took from Dragon Quest is definitely that. You know that, don't you? Yeah, this is the second time you've helped me. If I don't return the favor now, I'm not worthy of being a seaman. What's the deal? Is it seaman? Yes. Somehow managed it. Not so fast. No ride until you complete this job. Don't rush. Anyhow, solve the ghost ship trouble. Then tell me when you're ready. I heard my hometown Adlehyde was destroyed by the demons. I haven't been back that much. I remember when I was a kid and lived on a nice old street. Makes me sentimental thinking about it. That's about everything you need to say. He sighs and looks off in the distance. Tommy does it when he's rigging. You'd fall in love with some woman? Let's go save. Gonna take a quick break before I go onto this this ghost ship, which I'm assuming is going to be a dungeon of some kind. We have the light spell, which is probably going to be good against ghosts. Alright, let me pause the timer here for a minute. I'll go grab some food, grab a drink and all that, and we shall go visit some ghosts. So, back in a bit.